notice a pattern, guys, in this paper solving, you have to notice lot of patterns everywhere. Observation is the key, guys, trust me. But there are various ways to solve a question. It's not that the way which I am using is the only way or it's the best way. If you increase the denominator 5 times, numerator will increase 25 times. If you increase the denominator 10 times, numerator will increase 10 5s are 50 times. So numerator is much bigger than denominator. From top painted, from bottom it's painted green. So everything painted in green from outside. Hello everyone, this is Varsha, your very own mathematics teacher on PW Gulf channel. And today is going to be a super amazing session because we will be solving the latest question paper of Aryabhata Giant challenge. Yes, you heard me right, guys. Nowhere else you will find the solution. The paper will be solved by me today in this session. So stay tuned with PW Gulf. Stay tuned with us to get the fastest solution to everything. Here we begin the class with first question. Hope all of you are ready with your thinking hats on. The very first question says, these figures represent the first 4 pentagonal numbers. The sum of the digits, the 5th pentagonal number is. ठीक है. Can you see 1 dot, 5 dot, 12 dots, 22 dots? If you notice a pattern, guys, in this paper solving, you have to notice lot of patterns everywhere. Observation is the key, guys, trust me. Difference is of 4. Sorry, yes, there we go. Difference is of 4, difference is of 7, 22, difference is of 10. Can you see? 4 plus 3 is 7, 7 plus 3 is 10. So next number, next difference should be of 10 plus 3, 13. So if I add 13 to 22, it will have how many dots? 22 plus 13, 35. And 35 means they want sum of digits. 3 plus 5, 8. Check again, 1 dot, 5 dot, 12 dot, 22 dot. So next figure will have how many dots? Right? The next bigger pentagon will have how many dots in it. So we're not going to manually count. You can do that. But notice the pattern. There's a difference of 3, 3. So after 10, there will be 13 added to 22. Next one. Lavina ran at an average speed of 6 km per hour along an entire circular path. Chetna ran along the same path in the opposite direction at an average speed of 8 km per hour. It took Chetna 45 minutes less than it took Lavina to run the full path once. How many kilometers did Lavina run when she completed one circular path? Okay, so basically both of them are running the same circular path. One, Lavina has a speed of 6, Chetna has a speed of 8. So because of the higher speed, she covers in less number of time, in 45 minutes less than what Lavina covers. Okay, distance for both of them are equal because both are covering the same circular path. So distance is going to be same. Distance is speed into time. For Lavina, what is the distance? Speed is 6 and time taken by her, let us take time taken by her is x minutes. Unit is hours, so x hours. That's better, right? And for Chetna, distance will be 8 into 45 minutes less. Now 45 minutes, if you convert it into hours, 45 by 60, that's 3 by 4. So 8 into x minus 3 by 4. 45 minutes less, that is reduced. Both the distance are same. So let's equate the two equations. 6x is equal to 8x minus 6. That is x is equal to 2x is equal to 6, x is equal to 3. What was x, bacho? X was time. So we have got 3 hours. The value of x is 3 hours. Question says what is the distance covered. They are not asking you the time, they are asking you the distance. So distance is speed into time. For Lavina, it is 6 into 3, 18 km per hour. Option B will be the right answer. There we go. Next one. In a trapezium ABCD, okay, AB is parallel to CD. Everything is given to us, so very easy question. AB is parallel to CD. The area of triangle ABD, where is ABD? Okay, the area of triangle ABD is 15 centimeters square. The area of trapezium ABCD will be equal to what? That's the question. All righties. Well, what I understand very clearly in this question is triangle ACD and triangle ABD. Let us count them as two areas. This as A1, this as A2. A1, A2. What is different in those two triangles and what is same? Well, in both the triangles, the height is same. The height is going to be, यहाँ पे मैं यार कुछ अलग नेमिंग दे दूँ तो आपको सेम दिख जाएगा. नेमिंग अलग कर देते हैं यार. It should not matter, but just for visual aid, है ना? Anything given AB is parallel to CD. अच्छा ठीक है, AB is parallel to CD अगर दे रखा है उन्होंने तो ऐसे नेमिंग कर देता है इसको ABCD. Well, what is drawn in between triangle ABD? Well, this gives you a better idea now. I have not changed anything, nothing to worry, just check. Triangle ABD is 15 centimeters square. What is the height? For first triangle, for second triangle, the heights are going to be same. The height of both triangle is same. What is different is their bases. And area of triangle is half into base into height. So area of first triangle will be half into base into height. Base for first triangle is 12. And for second triangle, area of triangle will be again half into base into height. Base for second triangle is 28. So what's the only difference between two triangles is the bases. Heights are same. When I take the ratio, A1 is given as 15 upon A2 is equal to 12 upon 28, which you can reduce. 4 3s are 4 7s are. Simplify. A2 will be 3 1s are 3 5s are 7 5s are 35. ऐसा तो कुछ है ही नहीं, क्या करें यार. Don't worry. If A2 is 35, they want the total area of trapezium. 35 plus 15 is going to be 50. 50 cm square. Understood? How we calculated, everyone? This is troubling me, my mic. Let me fix it for once and all. Looks like good. Won't fall now. ठीक है. Understood, बच्चों? Next. The number this is fully expanded. The sum of all digits of this number is what? You have to add up all the digits. Aha. This is 10,000 raised to 506 minus 1. Let's take a simple example. 10 minus 1 will be 9. 100 minus 1 will be 99. 1000 minus 1 will be 999. 10 raised to 1, 10 raised to 2, 10 raised to 3. So 10 raised to 3 minus 1 is 999. Similarly, now instead of 10 raised to 3, it's some number raised to 506 minus 1. Don't you think it's going to be 999999999? Like you get 999, you're going to get 999. But how many times will you get 999? If the power is 3, you get 999. Power is 2, you get 999. So here, what is the power of 10? It's 10 raised to 1, 2, 3, 4, 506 into 4 minus 1. That is 10 raised to 506 into 4 will be 2024. 2024 minus 1. So there are going to be 2024 times 9. This 9 is going to be how many times? 2024 times. The question is sum of all digits of this number. You mean you're going to add this 9. You will be adding 9. How many times will you add it? 2024 times. Isn't it same as 2024 into 9? 2000 into 9, 2000 into 10, 20,000, but okay, 4 9s are 36, last digit should be 6. I am not actually multiplying, 4 9s are 36, the last digit should be 6. That's how I chose option C as my answer. Let's see. Yes, it's correct. Are you able to understand? I know each question, after each question, you might have to pause the video, think about it, and then come to the conclusion. If you have any doubt, please comment it, and I will try to respond to all of them. Okay? Next question. The paper was of 1 hour, so I also want to cover the paper within 1 hour. That is what the aim is. 40 questions, 1 hour, no negative marking. Let's try this one. Interesting. Consider the triangular array of numbers with 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. So the sides, they have said it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the number in between, they are obtained by adding the adjacent numbers in previous row. Which means, how do I get this 2? By adding 1 and 1. How will I get 4? By adding 2 and 2. 2 and 2, 4. 2 and 2, 4. How do I get 7? 3 plus 4, 7. 4 plus 4, 8. 4 plus 3, 7. 4 plus 7, 11. 7 plus 8, 15. 8 plus 7, 15. 7 plus 4, 11. In 11th standard, there is something similar, not same but similar, called as Pascal's triangle. Anyway, we don't use any 11th standard concept, it's plain. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, so on. This is your first line. The value of F100 minus F99. What is Fn? It is the sum of all numbers in the row. That's your first row, second row, third row, fourth row, fifth row, sixth row. Next will be 7th, 8th, 9th, and there will be many rows. Okay. Fn is sum of numbers. Sum of numbers of a row. Observe karo bachcho. It's all about observation, as I said. 1 plus 1, 2. है ना? What is f of 2? 2. What is f of 3? Sum of all numbers of third row. 2 plus 2 plus 2, 6. And if you subtract them, because finally the question is subtracting 100 minus 99. So f of 3 minus f of 2 will be 6 minus 2, 4. That's 2 square. Okay. Same you can check for f of 6 and f of 5. F of 5, f of 6. Calculate sum of all terms in fifth row. 4 plus 4, 8 and 14. 14 plus 8 is 22 plus 8, 30. F of 6, 5 plus 5, 10. It's like a palindrome, similar from starting and beginning. 10 and 22. 32, 32 plus 30, 62. 62 minus 30. F of 6 minus f of 5. 62 minus 30 is 32. 32 will be 2 raised to 5. Do you observe a pattern, मेरे प्यारे से बच्चों? Do you observe a pattern? F of 3 minus f of 2 is 2 square. F of 6 minus f of 5 is 2 raised to 5. So what will be f of 100 minus f of 99? 2 raised to, this is 2 square, 2 raised to 5, 2 raised to 99. Option B is the correct answer. Trust, bachcho, there are various ways to solve a question. It's not that the way which I am using is the only way or it's the best way. I'll try my best to give you the simplest method, but if you have any other method, do let me know. I'll be more than happy to correct myself. I'll be more than happy to learn from you guys. Okay, there are 1,000 brains outside and each one of you has the capacity to think in a different way. Each question can be solved in multiple methods. So I'm here to learn more than teach. So let's share the knowledge. Let's learn. Here we go with the next question. Fine. Yeah. Two 8 by 8 squares interact at right angles bisecting their intersecting sides as shown. So these two triangles are actually bisecting. I mean, I'm just extrapolating for your understanding. It's behind the circle. The diameter of the circle is defined by segment connecting the 2 points of intersection. The area of shaded region created by removing the circle from the square is found to be 16a minus pi b. Then what is the value of a plus b? Okay. So what is this area? After you remove the circle, you just have to tell the shaded part. Can you see this? Remove the circle. What will be the area of shaded part? It's given as 16a minus pi b, but a and b are unknown. Find a and b, add them and mark the answer. But before that, before I find what will be area of circle, isn't that important? We need the area of circle, and area of circle is pi r square. Radius, what will be radius of the circle? अब इसके लिए देखना बच्चों, radius of the circle. Notice. कुछ ऐसा लग रहा है ठीक? Okay, this will be the diameter. They have said that these 2 points of intersection will make a diameter. So let's call this AB as the diameter. This will be 90 degree because the triangles are intersecting at 90 degrees. It's mentioned in the question. These two sides will be equal because square will divide at equal. They have equal sides. So if this complete is, let's say 8, this side will be 4, this side will be 4. Using Pythagoras theorem, what will be the length of AB? Pythagoras theorem, 4 square plus 4 square. 16 plus 16, 32. Root of 32 is 16 twos are, that is 4 root 2. Correct है बच्चों, 4 root 2. So radius, AB is the diameter. Radius will be 2 root 2. Substitute the value of radius over here. Pi into 2 root 2 the whole square. 2 square 4 2 is 8. 8 pi. 8 pi is what I am getting over here. Area of circle. And now for area of shaded part, be very careful. What is the area of 2 squares? Area of 2 squares will be, area of a square is side square, but 2 times side square, which is 2 times side is 8. 8 square 64, 2s are 128. The total area of 2 square is 128. Pay attention again. The total area of 2 square is 128. Total area. Do I want the total area? No, I don't want the area of this square. This part I have to remove, right? So this area will be, in this figure, the area will be 128 minus, this is again a square. Looks like a kite, but the center one is also a square with side equal to 4. Each side is 4. So 4 square. 128 minus 16 will be how much? Arey yaar, 16 for 28, 8 plus 4, 12, 112. So that means this area is 112, and from this area, if I subtract the area of circle, that will give me my final answer, right? So shaded required area is equal to 112 minus 8 pi. Try to compare it with the given thing. Try to compare it with the given thing. What are you getting? 112 is nothing but 16 into 7. Sorry, yeah. 16 into 7 minus pi into 8. Compare. What is your A? A is 7, B is 8. 7 plus 8, 15. B should be the answer. Hola. B is the answer. Please understand that from this 2 squares, first we remove the square part and then we remove the circle. That will give me required area. You will have to visualize. Next. The sum of 99 consecutive integers is 6039. The median of all these integers is what? Okay, so what is median? Median is like the middlemost value. If you have studied AP in 10th standard, sum of consecutive integers, what is the sum of all numbers formula? One of the formula is n by 2, first term plus last, right? If I bring the n on this side, what is first term plus last term divided by 2 equal to? Sum of terms upon number of terms. Well, this a plus l by 2, which means first term plus last term divided by 2, is called as median. That is your median. So in short, median is sum of numbers divided by number of numbers, number of terms. 6039 divided by 99, and whatever is your answer should be the answer, should be the median rather. कितना आएगा बच्चों? Division and 61, yeah, should be 61 odd, yeah. So you simply divide, you'll get 61. Next one, in the given square ABCD, A is 6, EF is 8, CF is 10, the area of square ABCD will be how much? Now you can think, pause and think, all those who have not already thought about it. What I'll do is draw the diagonal. In this square, I am dividing the square into two parts straight away, drawing a diagonal. Look at this triangle and this triangle. Don't you think they are similar? If I name it A, B, C, D, E, F, G, then triangle AEG is similar to triangle CFG. Why is it similar? In case you are wondering, one angle is 90 degrees in both the triangle. These two angles will be similar, vertically opposite. So if these two angles are similar, these two will also be similar and become similar triangle. Now if triangles are similar, what happens to the remaining sides, remaining angles? They also are in proportion. Okay, so this is already 6 and this is 10. Can I say AA upon CF will be equal to EG upon GF? A upon CF 6 upon 10 is equal to EG upon GF. Now EF is total 8. 3 by 5. Well, what do I want? I want, what is 8? 8 is EF. Okay, we don't know AC. We want AC right now. ठीक है. But one more thing बच्चों, AG upon GC, they will also be in proportion. AG upon GC, yes or no? AG, GC. So I am not interested right now in, let's see, AG upon GC. So therefore what will be AG plus GC? Equal to 8. Just add them. The ratio you add, AG plus GC is at 8. AG plus GC is your diagonal. But if you know the diagonal, can you find the area of square? You all can, right? If diagonal is known, what is area of square? Diagonal square by 2. और भी कुछ है? चलो कैलकुलेट कर लेते हैं. Diagonal 8 ही होगा. 3 plus 5, 8. Okay, so small development that I am going to change in this. Well, taking AG upon GC 3 by 5 is absolutely correct, but the ratio of AG upon GC is 3 by 5. It's not that AG is 3 and GC is 5. I cannot directly add them. So what better way is EG upon GF is 3 by 5. And we know that EF is total EF is 8. And the ratio is 3:5. So isn't it very obvious that EG is going to be 3 and GF is going to be 5? We can straight away distribute 8 in 3 and 5 because total is 8. Here we don't know the total, so I cannot say this is 3, this is 8. In triangle AEG, if you apply the Pythagoras theorem, you will easily get the value of AG. AG square will be equal to A square plus EG square. 6 square 36 plus 3 square 9, that's 45. AG will be equal to root of 45, 9 5 is 3 root 5. And in another triangle, which is the CFG, GFC, whatever you like to call it, Pythagoras theorem, GC square will be equal to 10 square 100, 8 square 64, 164. बराबर है ना? नहीं, this is not 8. One side is 10, the other side is 5, 25. 125, square root of 125, 125, 25, 5 is 5 root 5. And when you add them, you will get AC. Now you get the diagonal, बच्चों, AC, which is AG plus GC. That's 3 root 5 plus 5 root 5, 8 root 5. Here is your diagonal ready, 8 root 5. Once you have the diagonal, I don't think it's a big problem to find the area of square. Again, if you want, you can use the Pythagoras theorem. One side square, A square plus A square in this triangle. What is triangle? ADC. In this triangle ADC, A square plus A square is equal to AC square, 8 root 5 the whole square. 2A square is equal to 64 into 5. 2 ones are 2 into 32. A square is equal to 32 5s are 160. And what is A square, mere bachche? A square is nothing but area of square. Area of a square is given by side square. That's how we get 160 as the answer, option number C. Next one. Raghav and Samir each roll a fair six-sided die which faces number with faces numbered 1 to 6. Samir subtracts the number on his roll from number on Raghav's roll. The probability that the result is a negative number. Okay. So Samir minus Raghav should give an output of negative number. That very clearly means that the number which Samir is getting is smaller than number that Raghav is getting. So they want the probability that the result is negative. Probability is always favorable outcomes upon total outcomes. Total outcome, how many outcomes are there when two dice are thrown? When two die, because one by Samir, one by Raghav, two die, there are total 36 outcomes. 1 1 2 2 3 3 4 4 5 5 6 1 2 1 3 1 4. So we want all the cases in which Samir has lesser number than Raghav. But out of the 36 outcomes, 36 pairs, 1 1 2 2 1 3 1 4, 6 are same. 6 are same numbers, like your 1 1 2 2 3 3 and so on. 6 pairs are equal, so remove that. 6 are same. And remaining 30, 15 will be greater, 15 will be smaller. Do you agree? Out of the remaining 30 numbers, there will be 15 pairs in which first number is big, second number is small, and there will be 15 pairs in which first number is small and second number is big. There is no other reason why it should not be equal. And they should be divided equally. So 15 cases are there in which Samir will have a smaller number, whereas Raghav will have a bigger number. 15 by 36, 3 5s and 3 12s. 5 by 12, that is option B is the right answer for this question. Next, in the formula y is equal to 15x upon 1 plus 3x, x is a positive integer. As x becomes larger and larger, then y will become what? So if x is increasing, what happens to the overall y? Isn't it very obvious here? Numerator is much bigger than the denominator. Numerator is 15x, denominator is just 3x. And as you keep on increasing the value of x to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, numerator will always be more than denominator. And answer is increased. But still, if you want, we can divide numerator and denominator by 3. Just divide both the terms by 3. Numerator will be 5x, denominator will be 1 by 3 plus x. So now if numerator is changing, denominator is changing one time, numerator will be changing 5 times of that minimum. 1 plus 1 by 3, right? This is a fraction. This is hardly anything, you can ignore. Numerator is changing once, denominator is changing 5 times of that. So if you increase the numerator 5 times, if you increase the denominator 5 times, numerator will increase 25 times. If you increase the denominator 10 times, numerator will increase 10 5s are 50 times. So numerator is much bigger than denominator. Y will always increase. The change, basically increase and decrease, we are noticing the change. Initially it was here, after increasing x, y also increased. So the change is positive, increase. Gunj, are yaar, ye to question, you just have to sit calmly, make a family tree. That is what I also did. Why do they give such questions? So you write all the cases. Gunjan is older than Sonam. So the trick that I use, whoever is older, I wrote it at the top. Younger one, I wrote it at the bottom. And similarly, Pooja is older than Renu. But Pooja is younger than Gunjan. Okay. Sanjeev is younger than both Sonam. Sanjeev is younger than both Sonam. Kidhar hai? And Daniel. So that means Sonam and Daniel are elder than Sanjeev. While Daniel is younger than both Renu and Sonam. Both Renu and Sonam. Daniel is younger than Renu and Sonam. Now look at this. Renu is younger than Pooja. So Pooja will come ahead. Pooja will come. Renu is younger than Pooja. So above Renu, Pooja should come. Above Pooja, Gunjan should come. And below Gunjan, Sonam should come. So basically Gunjan is like the eldest and Sanjeev is nothing is coming below Sanjeev. That's how we get Sanjeev is the youngest of all. Okay, interesting question. The football depicted, you all play football, right? Have you noticed how it is? The black mark is a pentagon. It has 5 sides, whereas this white part has 6 sides. The white part has 6 sides, black part has only 5 sides. The football depicted consists of 12 black pentagonals and 20 white hexagonal panels all sewn together, each joined across where 2 panels meet along an edge. How many joins are there? So basically you have to count the number of joins. Joins means what? Wherever the 2 things meet, that's a join. That's a join. Join, 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 join. Wherever the 2 things meet, hexagonal, hexagonal, it's a join. Hexagonal, pentagonal, it's a join. So wherever the 2 panels meet, it's a join. Right. So how many total joins are there? Pentagon has 5 sides and there are total 12 pentagons. So 12 into 5. Hexagon has 6 sides and there are total how many hexagons? 20. 12 5s are 60. 20 into 6, 120. And I'm going to add all of them. Right. Total number of sides on hexagon and total number of sides on pentagon. That is 180. But mere bachche, can you understand that when you draw a hexagon and you count that there are 6 sides to it, and when you draw a pentagon and say that there are 5 sides to it, one side is common in both. Similarly, if you draw another pentagon, one side will be common. So in this 60 and in this 120, everything is counted twice. Instead of counting this as 6 plus 5, I must count this particular side only once. I should not count it as part of hexagon as well as pentagon. It should be counted only once, not twice. Same way, this side is also counted twice in both hexagon and pentagon. This side, every side is counted twice. Everything is counted twice. So dividing by 2 will give me the actual number of lines, actual number of joints. 90 is the answer in this case. Next one. The diagram shows a regular pentagon inside a square. The value of x is how much? It is a simple geometry problem. If you all know the formulae of interior angles, this angle will be 108 degree. I expect you all to know. Aryabhata AGC paper you all are solving interior angle formula. This is 108 degree. This will be 90 degree. Each interior angle will be 108 degree. So if this angle is 108, how much will be the angle over here outside the 108? 180 minus 108, which is 72 degree. If this is 72 degree, this is 90, how much will be this? Sum of all angles is 180. So 72 plus 90, 90, 100, 162 minus 180, 70, 18. This will be 18 degree. This angle is 18 degree. The question is find this angle. So total this will be 180 degree. We have 108 degree plus 18 degree plus x degree is equal to 180 degree. X degree will be equal to how much? 180, 118, 28, sorry, 18, 26. 180 minus 126. That's equal to 54, is it? 30, 50, 80, 54 degree. Option B is the correct answer. Next one. The probability that a randomly chosen 3-digit number has a middle digit that is the average of its first and last digit is what? The probability that a randomly chosen 3-digit number. Again, probability of any event is equal to favorable upon total. Favorable upon total. So in how many ways can you make 3-digit number? How many 3-digit numbers are possible? 101, 102, 100. If you count till 999, how many 3-digit numbers are possible? The better way to solve it will be, this place has 9 options. It can be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This place has 10 options, 10 options. So there are 900 total 3-digit numbers. Total 3-digit numbers are 900. Now out of this, we want 3-digit numbers in which middle wala term has a middle digit that is average of first and last. That is the average of first and last. Think about it. Let's take the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. These are the 10 digits that we have. If I want the middle one, firstly take all the cases in which I have 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 3, 3. Or in all of them, the middle term is average of first and second. 1 and 1 average is 1, 2 and 2 average is 2, 3 and 3 average is 3, 4 and 4, 5 and 5, 6 and 6, right? So total 9 such cases will be there where middle digit is average. So 9 cases where all are same. Now count the cases in which first digit can't be 0, bachcho. First digit can't be 0 because if first digit is 0, 0, 3, 2, it's not a 3-digit number, it becomes a 2-digit number. But can the middle digit be 0? Yes. Can the last digit be 0? Yes. These are allowed. But first digit can't be 0. Keep that in mind. Next. Now what are other cases? If I take a 0 over here, if the third position is 0 and I want average in between. So if this is 1, this should be 1. Third position I am saving as 0. Middle one is 2, this should be double of that, 4. So that 4 plus 0 divided by 2 is 2. If middle is 3, this should be 6. 6 plus 0 by 2 is 3. Middle is 4, this should be 8. 8 plus 0 by 2 is 4. We are getting all the, ये 1 नहीं आएगा बच्चों. 1 plus 0 by 2 is not 1 ना. The average of 1 and 0 is not 1, it's half. So 4, 6, 8 and so on, all the odd numbers. So 4, 6, 8. और कोई केस मिलेगा क्या यार? 1, 0, यहाँ पे 2, yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. These are more 4 cases where last one is 0. Last digit is 0. That's 9 plus 4, 13 cases. Are there more possibilities when we get the middle digit? Yes. You will have to observe very carefully now. Observe very, very carefully. Check the even numbers. Check all the even numbers. Now that's how I did it. 2 and 4. 2 plus 4, 6. Average is 3. 2 and 6. 2 plus 6, 8. Divided by 2. Average is 4. 2 and 8. 2 plus 8 is 10. Divided by 2. 5. So 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8. 0 case, 0 cannot be the first number. 0 cannot be the first number. We have already decided. So 0 I'm not taking. So for even there are 3 cases. Similarly count for odd now. 1 and 3. Average of 1 and 3 is 2. 1 and 5. Average of 1 and 5 is 3. 1 and 7. Average of 1 and 7 is 4. Average of 1 and 9. So how many cases are there? 1, 3, 1, 5, 1, 7, 1, 9. There are 4 cases. Correct? Can you understand this much? Even and odd. If yes, bacho, then these even numbers, they will also, okay, so I was talking that even numbers, there are 3 cases like 2 and 4, 4 and 6, 6 and 8. Well, you can also take 2 and 6 whose average will be 4. You can also take 2 and 8. You can also take 4 and 8. So there are different possibilities. We cannot keep on counting them. So the best bet, the best way will be, and also when I say 2 and 6, let's say here there is 2, here there is 6. The average will be 2 plus 6, 8 divided by 2, 4. The numbers can also interchange, 6 here, 2 there. So if this way, its reverse is also possible. So you can count 2, 4, 2, 6, 2, 8 and 4, 6, 4, 8 actually. Or you can also do one more method, that is 4p. How many even numbers are there? 2, 4, 6, 8. 4p2. That is concept of permutation and combination. In how many ways can you select and arrange 2 numbers out of 4? 4 factorial upon 4 minus 2, 2 factorial. 4 factorial is 24 upon 2, 12. Odd number. How many odd numbers are there? 5 numbers. Out of 5, how many numbers do we have to select? We have to select 2 numbers such that the middle one is a average. Like 1, 3. It can be 1, 5, 1, 7, 1, 9. It can also be 3 and 7. 3 plus 7, 10 divided by 2, 5. So there are various possibilities. 5 factorial upon 5 minus 2, 3 factorial. 5 factorial is 120 upon 6, that's 20. So total 12 with even numbers and 20 with odd numbers. 20 plus 12, 32. 32 more cases we are getting with even and odd such that middle term becomes the average. 32 more cases. If you add all of them, how much is the value? 9 plus 4 plus 32, 36 plus 9, 45. 45 are the favorable cases, and 45 upon 900 will give us 1 by 20 as the answer. Option number B. Alrighty, bacho, interesting question it was. Next one, find the value of A by B. Now again here A is all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4. All the numbers with their squares, and B has only odd numbers 1, 3, 5 and so on with their squares. We need the ratio of all the numbers divided by odd numbers. Now of course by the option technique we can say in A by B numerator will be big always and denominator will be small. ये तो common sense है ना, because numerator has all the numbers. Numerator has odd plus even and denominator has only odd ones. So numerator is definitely bigger than denominator. The value, the answer will be where denominator is smaller. So either it can be option B or it can be option D. It can't be C and A. In C and A, denominator is big. Not possible. Now out of B and D, if I have to do the guesswork, B says it's 1.5. 3 by 2 is 1.5 and C says it's 1.3 something. You can always take 3 numbers here, 3 numbers here, find the value and divide them, like literal division. Yes. So if you calculate this 1 plus 1 by 4 plus 1 by 9 and so on, there are numbers which are smaller and smaller than this, because as you go ahead, the number will become smaller, 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 right? In the next case, it's 1 plus 1 by 9 plus 1 by 25. Next will be 1 by 49 and so on. So again further, 1 by 25 is a very small, 0 point something, 0.00. So further it will be even smaller. So I'm neglecting it. I'm just avoiding it for the moment. Calculate, I mean add up. 1 by 4 is 1 plus 1 by 4, 1.25 plus 1 by 9 will be 0. Okay, sorry, yeah, 0.10 types upon 1 plus 1 by 9 is 0.1, 1 by 25, 0.04. If you calculate, it's 1.25, 1.35 upon, this is purely a rough estimate, 1.14. Do you think that the numerator is 1.5 times the denominator? No, it's slightly more than 1 time. Denominator 1.14, slightly more than 1 time, not exactly 1.5 times. So that's why 1.5 will be out and 1.3 is in. This is the assumption method. This method is called as purely on estimating that the further numbers are going to be smaller and smaller. The actual method would have been lengthier. Okay, now this is something which you study again in 11th standard, but even if you have not studied, they have explained what it means in the question. This symbol means, the name is GIF function, but they've said it denotes the largest integer less than or equal to x. So whichever is the input, whatever is the input, it will give out an output as an integer. The output will always be an integer. And which integer? The largest integer, which is less than that number or equal to that number. For example, 2.67. So which is the largest integer? 2. I mean, all I tell my students is you have to see the left integer. What is on the left of 2.7? 2. So output will be 2. If the integer itself is the input, I mean if you're putting x as 3, then output will be 3. Same integer. I don't have to look on the left of 3. No need of checking on the left of 3. 3 itself is an integer. If it is not an integer, then you will check on the left side. Minus 3.19. Minus 3.19. So what is, it's not an integer, right? Check on the left. It will be minus 4. So the value of 1 by 2, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 100 and so on will be how much? That's the question. Now 1 by 2 is 0.5. 0.5 plus 1 by 100 will be 0.01. Similarly, 0.5 plus 2 by 100 will also be 0 point something and so on. Can you understand? What will be the GIF value of 0.5? If there is a number 0.5, on the left of it there is 0. So this is 0, second term 0, third term 0. It will be 0 till when? There is one question error. I mean the last term should be 1 by 2 plus 99 by 100. This was in the question paper. While typing, we missed it. So the last term is this, 1 by 2 plus 99 by 100. So notice a change, 2 by 100, 3 by 100. Till when will you get 0 point something something? So there will be a term in between like this, 1 by 2 plus 50 by 100. And then 1 by 2 plus 51 by 100. Plus 1 by 2 plus 52 by 100 plus till 1 by 2 plus 99 by 100. This is how the pattern will go. Why did I break at 50? Because till 50 every number is 0. After 50 what happens? Check. This term is 1 by 2 means 0.5. 50 by 100 is 1 by 2. That is again 0.5. 0.5 plus 51 by 100 will be 0.51 something like that. And so on. Till 99 by 100 it will be 0.5 plus point something. है ना? More than 0.5 basically. कितना हो जाएगा? 99 by 100 is 1. So this will be like 0.9 or something. First, all the terms are 0, so you can forget it. 0.5 plus 0.5 is 1. This will be 1.1. Then so on, 1.2 till 1.9. और बच्चों आंसर आउटपुट क्या आएगा? This is 1. GIF of 1.1, meaning when in this machine, when in this box, if you put 1.1, output is the left integer. Output is the left integer. 1.1. On the left of 1.1 is 1. So output will be 1. 1. Even if you put 1.9, output will be 1. So 1, 1, 1, 1 added how many times? Total, you went from 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 till 99. So 0 to 99, there are 100 terms. Out of this 100, till 49, 0 to 49, everything was 0. The answer was 0, 0 to 49. Till this number was 49, everything turned out to be 0. From 50 onwards, from 50, 51, 52, 53, 50, 51, 52, 53, till 99, you got the answer as 1, 1, 1. So this 1 is being added how many times? 50 times, isn't it? If it is added 50 times, 1 plus 1 plus 1, 50 times will be equal to 50. Option B. There are few integer values of A such that this is an integer. The sum of all these integer values of A is equal to what? अच्छा, ठीक है, no problem. So all I'll ask you to do is divide this. You have learned the long division method. Divide this. So dividend upon divisor is equal to quotient plus remainder upon divisor. When you do the division, actually you will get, I think, a plus 3 as the quotient and minus 2 as the remainder. That is the working. This ratio a square minus a by 8 upon a minus 2 can be rewritten as a plus 3 plus minus 2 upon a minus 2. The question can be rewritten in this format. Now read the question again. There are few integer values of a. So a is an integer such that this ratio is also an integer. Meaning the division, the final answer should also be integer. A is also an integer, and adding, dividing everything, you must get an integer. What is the sum of all these integer values? So basically find out what are the values of A, add them. Let's find what are the values of A. So since I want this as an integer, this will always be an integer. Integer means Z. A is an integer. When you add 3 to any integer, you will get an integer. This is not a problem. Here there is a ratio, so let's try and think about this very well. What are the values of A that we can take so that this becomes an integer? What value of A should we take? Can I take A as 0? If I take A as 0, minus 2 upon minus 2, 1. So it's correct. Can I take A as 1? Minus 2 upon 1 minus 2, minus 1. So A can be 1 as well. Can I take A as 2? Minus 2 upon 2 minus 2. We cannot take 2 because we do not like to put 0 in the denominator. 0 is never allowed in the denominator, bachcho. It becomes indeterminate. So 2 is not allowed. Can we take A as 3? It will be minus 2 upon 3 minus 2, 1. A can be taken as 3. Can we take A as 4? Minus 2 upon 2, 4 minus 2, 2, minus 1. So yes, we can take it as 4 also. What else? What else can we take? 5, check for 5. Can we take A as 5? Minus 2 upon 5 minus 2, 3. No, we cannot take 5. 6. Now, once you cross 4, you're going to get bigger denominators. You'll get a fraction. We don't want fraction. We just want them to be integers. We want it to be integers. So, for integer, the only values are 0, 1, 3 and 4. I want to verify this. just for my confirmation, if I put a as 0, minus 2 by minus 2, 1, correct? If I put a as 1, 1 minus 2 is minus 1. Cancel, we get an integer. If I put a as 3, 3 minus 2 is 1, we get minus 2. A as 4. Right. So add all of them, because the question is sum of all these integer values of a. Add all the integers. 4 plus 3, 7 plus 1, 8. The answer should be 8. Oh, they've given 16. How come it's 16? No, it should be 8, yeah. The sum of all these integer values of a. Acha. We can take negative values also, right? Can we take, just think, minus 1, minus 1, minus 2, minus 3. Can we take minus 2? Minus 2 upon minus 4. नहीं, नेगेटिव तो नहीं आ सकता. No negative value is possible. So I think it should be 8 only. Even if they have given 16, I'm not sure about that. I'm getting 8. If you can tell me later, very good. Yeah, this question already, chalo, it's already solved, so I'm just practicing. Team A can finish a printing job alone in 2 hours, whereas Team B can complete it alone in 70 minutes. On a particular occasion, after Team A had completed a fraction of the job, Team B took over and finished it. The entire printing job was completed in 100 minutes. Right, so first A was doing the job, then they left in between and Team B took over, and totally they took 100 minutes to solve it. If A by B is the fraction of job completed by Team A, where A and B are positive integers with no common factors, the value of A plus B is 1. So basically find A and B and add them, right? Now in order to complete the work done by Team A, कलर ही चेंज करते हैं यार, बोरिंग लग रहा है ये कलर, white. So Team A have done A by B job, and they took how much time? 2 hours. That is their work frequency, right? 2 hours, which is 120 minutes. Team B completed the remaining job. So the entire job was 1. A by B fraction was done by A. So remaining will be done by B. 1 minus A by B is completed by B. And B team takes how much time? 70 minutes. So both converted into minutes. And when they worked together, they took 100 minutes. When they worked together, they took 100 minutes. So 0 from all the sides will be cancelled. 12A upon B, 7 minus is equal to 3. Understood? And then finally you will get 5 upon B is equal to 3. Question is A by B. A by B will be equal to 3 by 5. So A plus B will be equal to 3 plus 5, 8. This 7 multiplied here goes on the other side. So 7 plus 7 on the other side is 10 minus 7, 3. And minus 7A by B. 12 minus 7, 5A by B equal to 3. Right? Next one. This is the GK type of a question, 4 gold and 1 silver. So I'm skipping it. Sorry, yeah. A digital clock shows the correct time at noon on 1st July, but it loses 15 minutes every day. On which of the following date will the clock next display the correct time? So you have heard the dialogue, right? Every clock shows correct time twice a day, something like that. So our clock has 12 hours. Today on 1st July, let's say it's 12 o'clock in the clock. Now every day it's 15 minutes lagging. That means in 4 days it lags by 1 hour. It takes 4 days to lag by 1 hour. That means after 4 days, instead of showing 1 o'clock, it's still showing 12 o'clock. It's behind by 1 hour, right? We want to complete 12 hours, because in order to come back at the same place, if first day it is your, after 12 hours it will show the correct time after 12 hours. So how much time will it take to cover 12 hours? It takes 4 days to cover 1 hour. So for 12 hours, it will take 12 fours are 48 days. Now if today is 1st July, after 31 days, it will be 1st August. You can simply add 48 days to July, or you can do the calculation. If today is 1st July, adding 31 to it will give me 1st August. Now 31 added, more how much do I have to add? 17 more. 31 plus 17 is 48. So from 1st August, if I add 17 more days, it will be 18th August, right bachcho? Yes. That was the thing. 5 lines are drawn in the plane, the maximum number of regions into which a plane is divided. Now this is a little tricky. The answer that again I am getting is 12. But they have given 16, I believe, so I'm not really sure how it is 16. So I will leave it for now. I'm not explaining. It's ambiguous. Is the question, feels like the question is a little incomplete. They should have mentioned concurrent, or what is it exactly? Next one. A school organizes sports carnival for class 12 in girls cricket match. 12G won the trophy. Rakshita of winning team was declared as player of the tournament. She played 8 matches in total. Her average score in first 2 matches was 56. Next 3 matches it was 64, and average of 6th and 7th match was 48. If Rakshita's average score for the tournament was 68 runs, then her score in the final match was. So now in this question it's talking about average already, and most of the students will add all of them and take the general average, which is a wrong method. You need to understand there is a difference between them. So for average of first 2 matches is 56. Similarly, average of next 3 matches, let's call them as ABC. You can number it as 1, 2, 3 also. Chalo. Match 1 and match 2 average is 56. Match 3, 4 and 5 average is how much? 64. 6th and 7, match 6 and match 7. Average means you divide by the total number of observations. 48, and they want us to find the score in 8th match when average of all the match M1 to M8 is given as 62 runs. Average of all 8 matches. So now what is M1 plus M2? 2 times 56, 112. What is M3, M4, M5? If you want, you can write it here. M3, M4, M5 will be 3 times 64, 180, 192. M6 plus M7 will be twice of 48, 96. Plus M8 is equal to 62 into 8. 8 2s are 16, 6 8s are 48, 496. From here, M8 will be equal to, add them, go to the other side, subtract. You must get 96 as the answer. Okay? Find out each of them and only then substitute. If you're going to substitute directly, you will get a wrong answer. Try with your school exam marks. You'll get the idea why I'm saying it. 4 numbers PQRS leave remainder 1, 3, 5, 6 respectively when divided by 7. The remainder when number is divided by 7 is what? P minus 4Q plus 3R plus 2F. Okay. So when P is divided by 7, the remainder is 1. Okay. So what do you understand from it? If P divided by 7 gives the remainder as 1, what is the value of P? This P should be 8. 8 divided by 7 will give us 1 as the remainder. Next, Q divided by 7 give us the remainder 3. So what should be the value of Q? 10 upon 7 will give us remainder 3. R upon 7 gives us, R divided by 7 gives us 5. 7 plus 5, R is 13. And S upon 7 gives us the remainder 6. S will be equal to 7 plus 6 कितना होता है? अरे यहाँ पे गड़बड़ है क्या? Yeah, sorry. What number divided by 7 remainder is 5? 7 plus 5, 12. And 7 plus 6, 13. These are the numbers 1, 10, 12 and 13. Right? All you have to do is now multiply q with minus 4, p with, put it here, 1 minus 40 plus 12 3s are 36 plus 26. How much is this equal to? Yeah, so in this question again, here it should be 8. And please do not cross multiply and say p equal to 7, q equal to, I'm not doing that. I'm just thinking of this numbers as the remainder. Which number divided by 7 will be 1? So 8 upon 7 will give 10 upon 7 remainder 3, 12 upon 7 remainder 5, 13 upon 7 remainder 6. So this is 8 not 1. That's first part. 30, 40, 50, 56, 62, 6 कितना हो रहा है? 30, 40, 50, 56, 62, 62 minus 40 is 22, 22 plus 8 is 30, and when this 30 is divided by 7, what is the remainder? 7 4s are 28, the remainder is 2. The answer is 2. Option D will be the right answer for this question. Next one. Tanishtha bought 2 cubes of side 2.7 and 1.3 respectively. Neerja bought a cube of side 4 centimeter. The difference of combined volume of Tanishtha and Neerja's cube. Now, volume bola hai, volume of a cube is a cube. So, Tanishtha, for Tanishtha, what is the combined volume? 2.7 cube plus 1.3 cube. And for Neerja, what is the 4 cube? They want the difference. Which one will be larger? If you don't know, you find them separately and then just cube it. Anyways, you can find 2.7 cube, 1.3 cube and write the answer, subtract. I think it was a very easy one. For people who find it lengthy, use the a cube plus b cube formula. A plus b, a square minus ab plus b square. So you can use that formula. In the bracket 2.7 plus 1.3, that will be 4. Inside another bracket 2.7 square. Now 27 square I expect you all to know. Minus 2.7 into 1.3 plus 1.13 square is also known to us. You can simplify in this way. Anyways, the answer will be 42.12. It's verified by me. I have checked it. Okay. Next. In a pentagon ABCD, ABC angle are in the ratio. Okay, let's quickly draw a pentagon ABCDE. ABC are in the ratio 2:3:4, and angle D and E are in the ratio 1:3. The sum of angle ABC is twice the sum of angles D and E. Okay, A plus B plus C will be twice D plus E. Then the ratio of angle B and D is what? अच्छा जी, ठीक है. So if I say let the common ratio be x, ठीक है. So that means A plus B plus C will be 2 plus 3, 5 plus 4, 9x. 2 times D plus E, 1 plus 3, 4x. 8x, sorry, yeah. नहीं, कुछ तो mistakes. Is twice the sum of angle. नहीं. 1:3 बोला है ना बच्चों. Okay. So what we can do in this case is, obviously they will have different ratios. Why should they be same? I mean, it was very stupid of me. A plus B plus C 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9x is equal to 2. D plus D is 4y. So that means 9x is equal to 8y. What is the question? They want the ratio of angle B and angle D. What is angle B? Angle B upon angle D. But if I talk in terms of ratio, angle B is 3x and angle D is y. We want 3x upon y. From here, take 3 on the other side. 3x is equal to 8 upon 3, y on this side. 3x upon y is equal to 8 upon 3. The ratio is 8:3. Simply taking them as x and y as the constant of ratio. T is 2024, then the value of this big equation is what? Very simple question, hai na? Well, you all know that 2025 is 2024 plus 1. That is 2025 is p plus 1. Can I write 2025 everywhere as p plus 1 in this? P raised to 5 minus p plus 1 into p raised to 4 plus p plus 1 into p raised to 3 minus p plus 1 into p square plus 2025 is again p plus 1 into p. Open up, lot of terms will cancel. P raised to 5 minus p raised to 5 plus p raised to 4 plus p raised to 4 plus p raised to 3 minus p raised to 3. Minus sign multiplied inside. यहाँ पे भी multiply होगा, which p raised to 5 minus p raised to 4. Okay. Minus p square plus p square plus p. Tan. What is the answer? P. P is what? 202. Option B will be correct answer for this. Very easy one. Okay. Another B and C are two consecutive prime numbers such that A is greater than B and less than C. A is 2 raised to something. Then what is the value of A plus B plus C? Acha. A is what? Bachcho, anything raised to 0 is 1. 0 raised to anything is 0. 2 raised to something raised to. Finally, there is 0 in the power, so that will give me 1 again. And again, in between, there is 0 in the power. So, any number raised to 0 will be 1, and 1 square will be again 1. The value of A that we are obtaining is 3. They've asked A plus B plus C. Now, take 3 numbers. A is 3 and all the 3 numbers are consecutive prime numbers. That means prime numbers one after the other. No, only B and C are consecutive. Okay, only B and C are consecutive, not A. A is not consecutive. So you have to take 2 prime numbers one after the other so that their addition will match up with one of the options. Now you think, if I take 2 and 5. No, 2 and 5 are not consecutive. 2 and 3 are consecutive, one after the other. 3 plus 5 plus 3. Will it give me any of the options? The options are bigger numbers. So we need to think of some bigger values, which when added to 3 will give us some of the options. So randomly thinking about all the prime numbers, 11, 13, 17 plus next prime number is 19. 17 plus 19 plus 3. Any of the option? 29, 30, 36, 39. No, still bigger numbers. Not in the range of 17. 20s में चले जाओ. 23 and 20. Next prime number is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 23 and 29. 23, 29. 49, 52, 56. Now, very close. Next, 29 and next prime number is 31. 30, 40, 50, 59, 60, 63. Oh yes, we have 63 as one of the options. So B and C. That's how we get the answer. Okay, A plus B plus C is 63. Again, the fault that I witnessed here is this is faulty. A is greater than B, less than C. How can 3 be greater than 29? I mean, anyways, so I will ignore that. Another interesting question. P1, P2, P3, P4, P5, 6, 7, 8 each represents different prime numbers. They are different. We cannot take them as same. That is the main part of the question if you want to solve it. P1 plus P2 is 14. P3 minus P4 is 17, and P5 plus P6 plus P7 is P8. Then what is the value of this equation now? What is the value of P1 into P2 minus P3 into P4 plus smallest value of P8? Now smallest value of P8 you will have to find out. Chali, let's solve it. What are the two prime numbers who add up to give 14? Think of the various combinations. There are not many prime numbers, so it shouldn't be that difficult. 11 and 3 are the only possibilities. So 11 into 3. P1 is 11, P2 is 3. 11 3 is 33. What are the two prime numbers whose subtraction is 17? Again, not very difficult. बहुत ही obvious है. Every time two prime numbers will subtract to give us even numbers, but only in the case of 2 it is not even number, it's an odd number. So 19 and 2 both are prime. 19 minus 2 is 17. So P3 is 19, P4 is 2. Multiply them. 19 2s are 38. Next you have to add three numbers and form the fourth prime number. Condition क्या है? You have to take the smallest possible values. Now already we have used 2, 3, 5, 7, 9 is not a prime number, 11, 13, 17, 19. Out of this we have used 3. P2 is 3, P4 is 2, 2 is also used, 11, P1 is 11 used, P3 is 19 used. So what are the numbers left with us? 5, 7, 30. We want the smallest number, so I won't take unnecessary 17. I'll take the smallest ones which are free. I cannot repeat the digits. Repetition not allowed. They should be different. So 5, 7 and 13 will give me P8. That is equal to 25. If I am right, then 33 minus 38 minus 5 plus 25. 20. Again, what the problem is, I cannot take 5, 7, 13. Why? I'll tell you. Because P8, this should also be prime. So this is not a good combination. Oh my god! I cannot take 5, 7, 13 because it will give me 25. And 25 is not a prime number. We want P8, and P8 should also be prime number. तो अब क्या करें यार? 5, 7 and 17. No other option यार. 5, 7 and 7. 5 plus 7, 12. 12 plus 17, 27, 28, 29. This works. Can P8 be 29? If yes, if you all agree that 29 is a prime number, then put it here. 33 minus 38 minus 5 plus 29, 24. B. Very well done. B is the आंसर है बच्चों. आगे बढ़ते हैं. The diagram shows two rectangles whose sides are parallel to each other. If the perimeter of bigger rectangle is x meter greater than the perimeter of smaller rectangle, then x is equal to what? Okay. Bigger rectangle, smaller rectangle. Let's say the perimeter of bigger rectangle P1, perimeter of smaller rectangle P2. Perimeter of bigger rectangle is x meter greater than perimeter of smaller rectangle. What is perimeter of bigger rectangle? Let's say this is length and this is breadth. So 2 times length plus breadth. Perimeter of bigger one. And x plus, what is the perimeter of smaller one? Now you can yourself see that the length, total length is this. Out of this, 5 and 4 is reduced. So in the total length, you're going to reduce 5 plus 4, 9 meters. Out of total length, reduce 9 meters. Similarly, out of total breadth, you will reduce 4 plus 3, 7 meters. And simplify, you get the answer. 12 plus 2b is equal to x times 2 multiplied inside 12 minus 18 plus 2b minus 14. 12, 2b from left and right cancel. X is equal to 28, 32 on the other side. x is equal to 32. Question was x. Alright, interesting one. Statement 1, there are a number of integers between 3 raised to 10 and 3 raised to 14 which are divisible by 3 raised to 8. So 3 raised to 14 divided by 3 raised to 8 will be 3 raised to 6. 3 raised to 10 divided by 3 raised to 8 is 3 raised to 2. ठीक है, subtract them. 3 raised to 6 minus 3 raised to 2. 3 raised to 2 will be taken common. 3 raised to 4 minus 1. 3 square 9 into 3 raised to 4 is 81 minus 1. 80. 8 9s are 720. So the value of A is 720. Second one, the product of all factors of 25 raised to 10 is 5 raised to G. What is the value of G? You need to find the value of A, G and C. So product of all the factors of 25 raised to 10. Try and understand this one. Like for example, factor of 25 is 1, 5 and 25. Factor of 25 into 25, that is 625 will be 1, 5, 25, 125, 625. There will be so many, right? Till 25 into 25. So if I add one more 25 to it, the factors will keep on increasing till 25 into 25 into 25. So if it is 10 times, 25 raised to 10 times, how many factors are we going to get? Check out the factors. 1 is 5 raised to 0. 5 is 5 raised to 1. 25 is 5 square. 125 is 5 cube. 5 raised to 4 and so on. Till which term are we going to get it? Till the last term, which is 25 raised to 10. That means 25 is 5 square. 5 square raised to 10. 5 raised to 20. Add up. The question is multiply all the factors. These are all the factors which we will multiply. 1 is also a factor, 5 is also a factor, 25 is also a factor, 125 is also a factor, 625 is also a factor and so on till 5 raised to 20, because 25 raised to 10 is 5 square raised to 10, that is 5 raised to 20. So last number, till last number we'll get the factors, which is equal to 5 raised to what? 0 plus 1 plus 2 plus 3 plus till 20. Now AP formula, sum of first 20 numbers is 20 into 21 by 2, 210, 5 raised to 210. The value of G is 210. The value of G is 210, bachcho. Next, third part. Root 30 plus root 30 plus root 30 plus root 30. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now root 25 is 5, root 36 is 6. So root 30 will be somewhere between 5 and 6. 5.3 ऐसा कुछ count कर सकते हो ना? ठीक है. So root 30 5.3, this value 30 plus 5.3, again root of 35 will be, root 35 will again be less than 6, 5 point something. Root of 30 plus 5 point something, again less than 6. Root of 30 plus again 5 point something. So this is going to be finally root of 30 plus, calculate, each time you take it as 5 point something, 5 point something. So even if it is it goes root of 35.9, and that is not 6, that is 5 point something, 5 point something, and they want the integral part. So integral part will be 5 point something, so integral part will be 5. You can check. We have all the values. Let's substitute and get the answer. A is 720 minus G is 210 into C is 5 minus 2 3. 720 minus 630. 90, 81. The answer is 89. Why? I'll tell you. It's not 720, it's 719. The only small difference, small change that you have to do here. Why is it 790? Because when you're counting, bachcho, whenever you're doing the counting, how many terms are between 6 and 2. Between 6 and 2, how many terms are there? 3, 4, 5. 3 terms are only there. But when you do 6 minus 2, you get the answer as 4. Between 2 and 6, there are only 3 terms. 3, 4, 5. There are only 3 terms. But on subtraction, you get one more, right? That is the general thing. So here also, a number of integers between 310 and 314. This is your 2 and 6. So you want the numbers between 2 and 6. On subtraction, when you do 3 raised to 6 minus 3 raised to 2, when you subtract them, you get a number which is one more, one extra. So even if you're getting 720, you will have to do 1 minus, and a will be 719. Can you understand? 3 raised to 6 is like your 6. 3 raised to 2 is like your 2. So when you subtract, answer is 4. But actually, how many terms are there between 6 and 2? 3 terms. Answer should not be 4, it should be 3. So reduce by 1. Same thing I am doing 720, but I don't want to count 3 raised to 14 and 3 raised to 10, both. I want the values between them, so reduce 1. The last value we have reduced. 89 is the answer for this question. How many integral pairs satisfy this equation? So you can just put x0, you will get some value of y, put y0, you will get a value of x. No other possibility, so 2 is the answer. ये तो अपना chronologically who came first according to the history. First one, Aryabhata, then Brahmagupta, Bhaskara and Srinivasa Ramanujan. It is also which symmetry is commonly found in Japanese origin, both linear and rotational. The length of 3 sides of an isosceles triangle are 7 minus x, x plus 2 and 2 times 2x plus 1. So with this values, with this sides, n triangles can be made. If n such triangles are possible, what is the value of x? Meaning they are asking how many triangles can you make in all. Substituting solving for isosceles triangle, any 2 sides will be equal. So if I consider these 2 sides equal, solve them. 2x is equal to 5, x is equal to 5 by 2, right? If I consider these 2 sides as same, 7 minus x is equal to 2 times 2x plus 1. 7 minus x is equal to 4x plus 2. 5x is equal to 5 and x is equal to 1. And if I consider these 2 sides to be equal, x plus 2 is equal to 2 times 2x plus 1. X plus 2 is equal to 4x plus 2. 3x is equal to 0 or x is equal to 0. Now we're getting 3 values of x for which this will be an isosceles triangle. What will it be? Another condition we have not checked. We just checked one condition of isosceles triangle where any 2 sides are same. For anything, any triangle, condition is sum of 2 sides should be more than third side, isn't it? Sum of 2 sides should be greater than third side. If I take x as 5 by 2, substitute 7 minus 5 by 2, what are the sides that you are getting? 7 minus 2 and a half. 4 and a half. You're getting one side as 4 and a half. Other side as this will also be 5 and a half plus 5 by 2 plus 2, 4 and a half. And this side will be x is what? 5 by 2. 5 plus 1, 6 into 2, 12. Now is 4.5 and 4.5 more than 12? No. So that will not be taken. Same here. If x is 0, one side is 7, other side is 2, and third side is how much? 0, 2. This is also 2. These 2 sides are same, that's 7. Is 2 plus 2 greater than 4? Sum of any 2 sides is greater than 4? No, not a triangle. When you take x as 1, the sides are 6, 3 and 2 plus 1, 3 2s are 6. When you add any 2 sides, 6 plus 3, it will be more than third side. 6 plus 3 more than third side. So any 2 sides will be greater than third side. It satisfies the condition. So only one such triangle is possible. No 3 triangles, but only one triangle if you try and fulfill the triangle inequality. Next one, just imagine this shape, look from the top. I will see this and this. Now, only that will be top view of this figure. Are you seeing anything else? Meaning, I'll see 1, 2, these 3 triangles, 3 cubes, and then this 1, 2, and 3. This line won't be seen from the top, right? 1 in between, and then top 3, and similarly these 2. So 1, 2, 3 in a line, and 1. Option C is correct. A Rubik cube, now don't go by this Rubik cube. This is just an example, but a Rubik cube is painted green on all sides, and when broken into 125 smaller cubes, how many cubes are not painted on any face? So I have taken for example a 3 by 3 Rubik's cube. I do solve a Rubik's cube, so क्या करना था यार बच्चों? Yeah, this is a 3 by 3 Rubik's cube. 3 by 3 Rubik's cube, if you check, this has 9 sides, middle layer has 9 cubes, and this last layer has 9 cubes. So 9 plus 9 plus 9, 27 cubes are there in this, right? It's a 3 cross 3. It's a 3 cross 3, 3 here, 3 there. Now for 125 cubes, you should have a 5 cross 5. That means 5 here, 5 up. 5 cross 5 cube. For 5 cross 5, can you imagine that 3 is already there? 2 more. My hands are nothing but now cubes. 2 more layers. Like this is 1 layer. This is another layer. So I am adding 1 layer of cube, 1 layer of cube. Can you count my hand? Then 1, 2, 3 already in between. My hand 1 and this hand 1. Total 5 layers. Similarly 5 layers and 5 layers. So 5 layers from all sides, that will give me 125. Now you have to imagine that from outside this 5 cross 5 cube, they are painting it in green. So my hands from outside, this side will be painted green, this side will be painted green, this side from behind, this side from top painted, from bottom it's painted green. So everything painted in green from outside. And when it is broken, the inside 27 pieces are not at all covered because it was fully covered by the 5th layer. The inside 27 pieces are not at all covered. That's how the answer is 27. You can imagine it. A 5-digit number is divisible by 3, formed by using the digit 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 without repetition. The total number of ways this can be done. Now, what is the condition for divisibility by 3? It's similar to 9. The condition for divisibility by 3 is if sum of digits is multiple of 3, multiple or divisible by 3, then number is divisible by 3. Okay? So now we want 5-digit number. There are 2 cases possible, bachcho. There are 2 cases possible. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And cases will always be added. So final answer will be whatever you get, add them. In the first case, what numbers shall I choose out of them? So addition will give me a multiple of 3. If I take 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 plus 2, 3, 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10. 10 is not a multiple of 3. So I won't choose this number. Take another combination. 0, 1, 2, 3, 5. What about these 5? 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 5, 12. 12 is multiple of 3. So that's one definite pair. Next 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3 plus 3, 6, 6 plus 4, 10 plus 5, 15. 15 is also multiple of 5. So I can take this one. You think any other numbers, if I can take 5 numbers which will add up to give me a multiple of 3? Not possible. So now if these 5 numbers are there and I don't want to repeat, first place have 5 options, next place has 4 options because I cannot repeat. So 1 option is reducing. Any 5 digit can come. 1 is already gone. 4 digit, 3 digit, 2 digit, 1. 5 into 4 into 3 into 1 is 120. In this, be careful, this position can't be 0. I cannot place a 0 here because if this is 0, it becomes a 4-digit number. So if this is not 0, it can be either 1, 2, 3, 4. It can't be 0, so it has 4 options. 1, 2, 3, 5. Sorry, it can be 1, 2, 3 or 5. This place now your 0 can be present. 0 can be present at this position. Unit 10, 100, 1000, 10. At 10,000 position, 0 can't be there. It makes it 4 digit. But here it can be. So 1, 2, 3. One number is already utilized. Out of 5, 1 is gone. 4 left. 3 left. 2 left. 1 left. And what is this? 4 4s are 16. 3s are 48. 2s are 96. And that adds up to 216. Am I right? No? Yes. Perfect. Next one, bacho. If a upon b plus c equal to b upon c plus a equal to k, then what is the value? Then k can take any value except answer is half or minus 1. And how do we get that? Okay, a is equal to k times b plus c, b is equal to k times c plus a, and c is equal to k times a plus b. Add all the LHS. A plus b plus c is equal to kb, k, b plus c plus c plus a plus b. Meaning you will take 2 common, 2k, a plus b plus c. Left side is also a plus b plus c. Cancel the 2k is equal to 1, k is equal to 1 by 2. That's one value. Now another value is important. This was first case. Second case, let's assume a plus b plus c to be 0. The first case was 1, a plus b plus c is non-zero. Only if it is non-zero I can cancel, isn't it? Only when they are non-zero I can cancel. Otherwise I can't. So if it is 0, what will happen? From here can I say b plus c is equal to minus a from this? If b plus c is minus a, substitute here a upon b plus c is equal to k. B plus c, substitute minus a, k is equal to minus 1. So that's why the answer is option C. Alright, in the given figure, the black and dashed line together form 8 equilateral triangles. The dashed line is 25 meter long and black line is y meter long. The value of y is what? Dashed line is 25 meter. It is forming 8 equilateral triangles. You can count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now out of this 8 triangle, if this is whatever is the length of this, twice is the length of remaining, because it's an equilateral triangle, all sides are equal. So if this is, let's say, 2 meters, this will be 2 plus 2, 4 meter, double of that. If this is 2, remaining will be double of it, 4. So everywhere for a dashed line, single dashed line, there is a double solid line. So if dashed line is 25 meter, don't you think the solid line will be double of that, which means 50 meter? For each dashed line there is 2 solid line of same length. Last question, bacho, the answer is 2, and the only reason which I could figure out was each of the plus sign has at least 2 prime numbers, like 2 and 3, at least 2 prime numbers, 2 and 3, 7 and 11, 5, and there has to be 1 prime number. Out of the option, the only prime number is 2, so that's why. That's my reasoning. If you have any other observation, let me know. That was all about the video. We took a lot of time, but I think it was worth. If you enjoyed this session, do let me know. Yeah, do spread it with your friends. Thank you so much, guys. Stay tuned with the channel. See you all. Your very own Varsha ma'am. Thank you.